Hello there, my name's Jason Lawford and welcome to my latest video on augmented reality. It has been probably a couple months since I last posted a video when I actually produced my app. Many of you have been following my journey learning how to write an Apple iPhone app and actually how to get into the store. I have been in architectural practice for just over 30 years now. Most of that time, I'm lucky enough to say, has been in full 3D workflow. And I really do see augmented reality as an exciting new way for us to share our information and try to get the story across of what our buildings look like or how to construct our buildings. So this is why I'm excited by it. Some people have commented that they don't understand fully what augmented reality is. So just before I get on to the new advances that I've made in augmented reality, I just want to cover the two basic types of augmented reality I've shown you so far. Both of these can be tried out yourselves using my iPhone app. The iPhone app for part type 1 augmented reality, where the pages come alive, is only available for the iPhone. But if you're an Android user and also for the iPhone users, if you download my brochure, which is this thing here, which is available on my website www.jpl.cloud, by scanning the QR code in the corner, as long as your phone is a fairly up-to-date version, you too can try the type 2 of augmented reality, which I shall show you very briefly now. Okay, so here we go. So we have the brochure with the various pages with different types of drawings on. And if you download my app, so by pointing the iPad at the brochure comes alive. And if I turn the paper, the actual model is assigned and locked to the paper, so it also turns as well. And when I actually remove and change the page, the app recognizes the change and the model changes. As I said, by turning the paper, the model also changes. So that's type 1 of augmented reality that you can try out in my app. So moving on very quickly. So here on the page, if you scan the QR code with your camera, it comes up with a small box, and hey presto, it takes you to a page on my website, which very shortly you can see this model. Now it either allows you to look around the model on the website, or by clicking the AR button in the top right hand corner. Once the model starts loading, once it's loaded, it comes up with the actual model. And as you can see, the model is placed on my desk without using the brochure. The brochure has been put to one side. And you can actually walk around the model and zoom in. You can make the model smaller by pinching and bigger by pinching out. But the model is now sat on my desk, as you can see. Apple, over the last couple of years, have really evolved the use of AR within their software, within iOS, for the iPad and the iPhone. And also their hardware has been built to powerfully show 3D models in real space and use augmented reality in all sorts of ways. And with the release of iOS 13, they really have pushed the boundaries a bit further on again. And this is what I'm really excited by, and it allows me to do things with AR models that before I could only do in an app. Now I can actually produce a standalone AR file which can be sent to anybody running iOS 13 or iPhone or iPad without any other software and they can view my models and also interact with them, which I'll show you now. Again, I have my iPad, and if I enter a 3D model, place it actually on the table, and as you can see from the iPad view, it has placed a location plan on my table. By touching the screen, I can move the model to where I want it. I can make it smaller or bigger. But the really exciting thing now with this model is that, as it says in the red writing, if I touch the model, I can get it to show different information. So as you see from the menu above, these are the houses. Tap again, these are the flats. Tap again, this is the commercial units. Tap again and it shows me the industrial units. And tap again and it shows me all of them all lit up. And back to the start. Now, I'm really excited about the advances that Apple have made with all this and what it allows me to do. I'm going to be coming out with various models, and I've got some really exciting ideas of what we can actually do with this in the coming weeks. So do keep in touch. To keep up to date with what I'm doing, do visit my website www.jpl.cloud, and if you've got any uses, if I can be any help, then please do get in touch. Anyway, for me now, see you again soon.